Well, folks, just got done mowing the lawn again, and to be honest, I've lost track. I don't know if this is the 6th or the 7th mowing of the year. I don't remember, but it's probably one of those. Anyways, look at them tomatoes, they're doing pretty good. I was using some stuff from Moon Valley Nursery I got when I lived down in Las Vegas. It came in a gallon bottles, and it was like an all natural type of a fertilizer, plant fertilizer. It was liquid, and you mixed it with water, depending on if it was a shrub, flower, tree, whatever. I think it was like a tablespoon per gallon for flowers, and maybe 2 tablespoons per gallon for a tree, up to 5 gallons, something like that. But anyways, I'm about out of that, and I was at my local Lowe's, and I've seen this product for a long time, but I've never bought it. The Alaska's all natural fish food fertilizer. I think it was like 22 or 24 bucks. So I grabbed a bottle of it. The ratio, or the whatever, the nitrogen and whatever else those numbers are, it's 511. It says it's guaranteed not to burn your plants. Tell you what, I opened that bottle up and that stuff stinks. It smells like dead, rotting fish, just like you would expect if you were just caught a fish and you cleaned it out at the fish station. And it's thick. It's thick like mud, brown, and did I mention it stinks? But I haven't used it on the grass, but I'll tell you what, as far as the plants go and the flowers, I used it on there. I've used it here. I'm pretty happy with the results. I think it works pretty well. Well, there are my miniature carnations. The landscaper called this stuff Mexican grass. Not sure if it is or not. There's all my gladiolas coming up. There's African daisies over there. Honeysuckle here. Of course, there's my pear tree. There's a jasmine. See, the landscaper called these Mexican grass too, so I think it was just a broad term he used, because these are definitely different. They went to seed. Hope it doesn't get in my grass, but boy, I really like the way those look. Those are about 5 foot tall right now, and definitely really like those. Here's my apple tree. It's definitely got bunches of apples on there. You can see those bunches of apples. And it's a I don't know what you call it. Yeah, multi-variety tree. So it's like 3 different types of apples in one. Here's my pear tree. I believe this is two different trees in one. You can see they're different leaves on the top and the bottom. You can definitely see these are green. These are green pears. Quite a bit of them on there. And then you come up here and you've got the red variety. Quite a bit up there too. So that's going to be nice, having some pears. And if I don't eat them, I know the tortoises will sure enjoy them, or the worms. There's that cherry tree. I'm beginning to think that might be an ornamental cherry tree. It does get a few cherries, but that's it, just a few. So I don't know. My neighbor has a cherry tree, and she says hers is a fruit-bearing one, and she doesn't do a whole lot better. It just depends on the year, she says, so who knows. But yeah, I just got done mowing the grass. I'm real happy with it. Sprinklers are doing a good job. What are we in? June 3rd, June 4th, something like that. I'm running my sprinklers every other day for 20 minutes a station early in the morning, and that seems to be doing a pretty good job there. Of course, there's the purple robe locust. It already got its flowers, and now they're all gone. But it's doing healthy. It's definitely grown a lot bigger than it was when it was planted last year. I'll show you the planters over there real quick. If someone wants to say hi, there's one of my birdhouses. Someone wants to say hi to you guys over there. If you're wondering what I'm doing with this wine barrel here, Well, I bought several of them. I had the guy cut them in half, use those as planters in the front yard. But this one here, I've got it full of water right now, so it doesn't, our dry heat here doesn't shrink the wood, because I'm going to make a water fountain out of that. It's going to be upright. I'll show you that in the future. Yeah, there's all my lodgepole firewood there. There you go, that's an African daisy. You know, I went and got some primroses. I dug them up and they're just dying. They may die and then they may start growing again. We'll see. The Mexican primrose, I really like those. All right, this different varieties of mint is just growing crazy here. It's real nice. Now, I've been feeding these, all this stuff with that fish food. And you can see in the last videos, the snapdragons weren't doing all that hot. But these petunias too, since I start using that fish fertilizer, boy, they've really perked up. I'm expecting them to get pretty big here. Same for in here. Now these here, my California poppies that I love so much, are just closed for the evening. But quails get in there and they root around and they kind of make a mess. But what are you going to do? They're still growing. So yeah, these petunias here, since I start using that fish fertilizer stuff, they've got a lot more blooms on there. Matter of fact, I can start plucking those off and feeding them to the tortoise. So tortoise really enjoys those. And this one here too. Well, that's obviously some type of melon. I don't remember planting that, but that's gonna get pretty big there. We'll have to see. I don't know. Cantaloupe, watermelon, I don't know what the heck it is. I did have both cantaloupe and watermelon seeds. I don't remember putting one in there, but who knows? Maybe I did. Well, the wife's climbing roses have certainly come back nice. I'm real happy with that. I thought I was going to lose those over the winter, but now I know better. Once again, fish fertilizer. I've been using that stuff for the last week, so we still have to wait a while, but from what I've seen so far, it's really nice. Getting some nice little blooms on here. Nice little pink tea roses, looking real nice. Everything's doing pretty well. Those are sunflowers. I did put some sunflowers there. Once again here, because these lavenders just weren't doing real well over here. I don't know why, but they don't like this portion of the yard. So I figured if the lavenders took off, I'd pick the sunflowers out. If not, I'll let the sunflowers take off. That'll be nice. Of course, the onions are going to seed flower. That's fine. Doesn't bother me any. And these tomatoes, strawberries, they don't produce very big fruit. Matter of fact, I think the sun's kind of getting to them now. But they're good to pick off and give to the tortoises. They definitely like them. There's a piece of railroad rail I picked up somewhere. Snapdragon holdover from last year. It's doing, this thing gets full sun beating on it all day. It's doing pretty good. So, but this one here, I've been getting these, the fish fertilizer too, and you can see how the blooms have just really start producing more blooms. Oh, here's a daffodil coming up. Isn't that pretty? I think that's a daffodil. You know what? I don't think it is now. No, that's not a daffodil. What is that, guys? Some type of bulb plant. Sure is looking nice though. So yeah, they're getting some color on it. Pretty nice. Put some lantanas in here. That one seems to be doing fine. This one here, not so much. I don't know. Put them in the same soil and everything. We'll just have to wait and see. And this one here too, the blooms are doing pretty good. So, we have a nice sunset there. Looking pretty nice. Over there too. Very nice. You get real nice pretty skies here in the evening here in northern Nevada. Boy, that is a stunning sight, isn't it? To take a snapshot of that right there. But yeah, I'm real happy. Let me go take you guys in the front yard real quick. I don't show that very much. I'll show you what's going on out that way. Actually, before I take you out front, here's all that cottonwood I had that guy split up. Me and my son all lived in the backyard, so that's probably well, at least a cord there, maybe a little more. Yeah, that's definitely more than a cord probably. But I'll be burning that there. I still have to chop all this stuff up and put it in my composter over there. All right, let's take you in the front yard. All right, before we make it in the front yard, here's that lodgepole pine. This here's supposed to be a cord. So you can compare that to the other side. This was single stacked, the other stuff was double stacked. This is the stuff that burns so much cleaner and nicer here. Oh boy, look at that man. That's a cool shot, huh, with the barn there. Heck, that darn there looks like a full moon tonight. Pretty close anyway. Alrighty, it's getting dark on me, but here's the front. I'm sure you guys know what these are called. I don't. Some type of evergreen. Pain in the ass bushes. I've been waiting for that one there to grow taller. I keep cutting that one down, waiting for that one to get up there so I can have an even thing here. My wife tells me to tear them out, but I'm going to leave them. Just, yep. There goes a fellow on his bicycle. He has a little two-stroke engine on it. But trying to green these up. They're starting to green up. So these here are ornamental pear trees is what they are. So they don't produce any fruit. They just produce a lot of flowers in the springtime, which are real pretty. White flowers. And this here is in front of my computer room window. I'm not sure what these are. One of them doesn't produce fruit, the other one does. This one here produces, they look like little tiny cherries or something. Let me see. I can't even see, it's getting dark. Kind of tastes like sour plums. So if anyone knows what those are, let me know. So here's over on the side here, I planted a bunch of bulbs in here. They're coming up nicely. And I'm going to tear this one out. I don't want that plant there. I don't think it belongs. Get rid of that. Got to trim that rose bush again. Boy, that thing grows like crazy. So this beautiful rose bush here, I've been watering this, and I pruned it all back in early spring, and it's just come back like crazy. Look at all those blooms on there. These are these buckets I recently put out here, these half wine barrels. So just I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, this stuff will take hold and start going pretty good. That lantana is going to get good and all overflow out of there. Here's some society garlic. Oh, there's a little moth pollinating there. And I forgot what this other stuff's called, but they're pretty pink and red and purple flowers and whatnot. So just various rocks I brought in over the last year. Collect them out in the desert and bring them home from different locations. Just like this old piece of wood here that someone burnt at some point, or maybe lightning hit it. I actually tied that on the spare tire of the Jeep and brought that home. I think it looks cool. Some different rock piles. These give lizards a place to live. Lizards actually live in these. You'll see them out in the daytime basking in the sun. So yeah, that's about all that's going on in the front yard. I really spend my time in the backyard is what I do. But the more the backyard gets done, the more I can start focusing out here. Yeah, so there's that ornamental pear tree. It's a real nice tree. And then there's another big ornamental pear tree. That one there is a little bit bigger, but that's good. It gives shade to the rooms right there. Of course, I got my flagpole up. But this stuff here, some type of grass here. Wife wants me to pull this out of there and pull this out of there. She wants it all gone. Told her good luck. Probably never get rid of that, but she wants it gone, and she wants 2 more barrels, which I think will look cool. 1 barrel here, 1 barrel here, and then get this type of grass and put this type of grass in the barrel right here, like the stuff I got going on in the backyard by the birdhouse. I think 2 of those will look good in the barrels. So yeah, that's about all that's going on in the front yard. Anyways, there's my old F-150 looking sexy as ever with the new wheels and tires on it. Old Expedition's chilling over there. Alright, there's that. There's that sunset. Look at that over there. Well, the camera doesn't do it justice how colorful that is. Anyways, I'll start working on the front yard a little more now that I've almost got the back under control. Alright, as always, thanks for watching.